The Vikings are back, and their first preseason game is officially over. So I'm just gonna give some thoughts that I had on the game. I was gonna do like a full winners and losers thing, like I did from SummerSlam, similar to Purple for the Win. But I kind of kept having to do stuff during the game, so I didn't get to write down a lot of notes. So I'm just going to be kind of jumping around, giving my overall thoughts on the game and some players. So obviously we won because we're the best, and there was a lot to like in this game, and there was some stuff not to like. First things first, Kyler Murray and the entire first team offense looked really, really good. They looked calm, cool, collected. They drove down the field. They got a field goal. The running game looked really good the entire game. Kyler Murray, he looked great. He only had 3 passes, but he had a really good connection, I believe, on third down to Jordan Addison. And with him playing, I assume, more and more in the next 2 preseason games and getting more and more used to this offense, especially with the first team, I think this is going to be, we could see a lot of improvement from Kyler Murray. As far as the second team offense, Miles Price had an absolutely beautiful catch, way better than OBJ's catch, just saying, in the end zone for a touchdown. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch. And I don't expect him to be used a lot on offense. Well, I would like to see that. He is obviously like the fourth receiver, I would say, maybe even fifth behind Ty Felton. Another big winner from this game was the Vikings defense, basically the entire game. They had 4 sacks, 2 interceptions, and 8 tackles for loss. Yeah, it was against the Giants, but that is still, notable. Jay Ward absolutely lit up Jackson Dart on a sack. And I mean, the dude laid there on the ground for like 30 seconds after that. And it was a absolutely clean hit. Absolutely loved that from Jay Ward. But staying on the topic of the defense, Ivan Pace did not look good, which is unfortunate because I really like Ivan Pace, and I even have a Winter Warrior jersey that is an Ivan Pace jersey. And also, Jamal Adams had a great tackle for loss, and I was rubbing my hands together. I was like, "Oh baby, this is gonna be a good season. It is going to be so much fun with Jamal Adams." And then a couple minutes later, he has a non-contact injury because of the terrible MetLife turf. And it's just so unfortunate. It is literally because of the MetLife Stadium turf. You couldn't have just it's crazy how they can put in grass for the World Cup, but they can't put in grass just permanently. Why not just leave the grass there? I seriously don't understand why so many NFL stadiums still use turf. None of the players like it, none of the coaches like it. It just causes injuries. And it's not like the NFL doesn't have the budget to keep the grass and take care of it. I still haven't seen any updates on Jamal Adams' injury, but it's probably a torn ACL or something in his knee. He immediately grabbed at his right knee when he fell over and was carted off the field. It's just so unfortunate. I really hope Jamal Adams is able to get well soon. Let's jump back to the offensive side of things for a minute. J.J. McCarthy, who I believe, well, no, he probably didn't get the most playing time. That was probably Carson Wentz, but J.J. McCarthy should be getting the most playing time. I'm not, I don't know why he didn't. But as much of a J.J. McCarthy supporter that I am able to call a spade, and he did not look good today. And the Ravens game might just be make or break for JJ McCarthy because yes, he's shown multiple times. Okay, that was weird. Sorry about that. My monitor has been having so many issues lately for some reason, but yeah, it might be make or break for him this coming Ravens game. Yes, the offensive line was bad. Yes, Ty Felton dropped a pass that he should have absolutely caught. But even taking those factors into consideration, he did not look very good. I still don't think he's going to get cut. I still don't think he's going to get traded. But things have been better for J.J. McCarthy. And the offense just did not look anywhere near as good as they did with Kyler Murray. Again, that could be because he's working with the backups, but still, J.J. McCarthy, he needs to do better this coming game. I think Carson Wentz might even end up being QB2. And while I don't think JJ will get cut, I think he is still at a much bigger risk of getting cut because Nolan Teasley did not draft him. So I don't think he will hesitate nearly as much as Kwesi would to get rid of JJ McCarthy. Let's talk a little bit about the running game. Apparently this offseason with Frank Smith coming in, they have been working a lot on the running game, which was much needed. That was one thing that Kevin O'Connell could not and would not do last season, and it was a big issue. And I definitely don't think it helped J.J. McCarthy either. But like I said earlier, the running game in this game looked legit. Jordan Mason looked great. DeMond Claiborne looked phenomenal, and I would really love to see some of him mixed into the offense during the season because he has that breakaway speed. It felt like every time he had the ball on a run, he was super close to breaking away, scoring a 50-yard touchdown. And especially with Aaron Jones probably being gone after this season, getting him mixed in, used to the offense, I think would be a really good idea. I mean, the dude is just so explosive. He looks so good. And he was doing this with the backup offensive line. And also, I keep calling him Caliborn. I don't know why. I've been calling him that over and over since like we drafted him. I need to get out of that habit. And this coming week versus the Ravens, I think will tell us quite a bit. It'll likely tell us whether or not it's worth keeping around J.J. McCarthy, who's going to be quarterback too. What I would really like to see in this game is a lot more Caleb Banks, a lot more Dominique Orange. Maybe the run game today during this game was a fluke. Maybe we'll see if it's consistently good. And also, I think Harrison Smith would help this defense a lot if he comes back. And I would really like him to make a decision as quick as possible because we are literally 3 weeks away or 4 weeks away from the first game of the season, the regular season. So he'll probably need some time to get back in football shape. I obviously don't know what he's been doing exactly, but he obviously hasn't been practicing with the team. And I'm a little bit worried that if he just doesn't come back until like a couple days before the season or something, that he might not be as good. He might not be as familiar with the defense. Maybe that's me worrying a little too much, but yeah. Overall, a lot of stuff to like for the Vikings during this game. And yeah, during the regular season, I'll definitely be doing a more in-depth dive into the games. But since it's preseason, this one was kind of, surface level. But that's going to be it, though, for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. And bye.